Hello everyone, and welcome to Don't Open Your Eyes. I'm Two-Faced Teller, or V if you will. I've been wanting to play this game for a while now. I just couldn't figure out why OBS wasn't recording, and I realized I gotta put it on display capture. So now I can finally play it! Who sleeps with their door wide open? I close and lock my door. It's getting late. I don't know what button to push. Space. My eyelids have begun to feel heavy. I better go to sleep. I leave aside the book I've been reading and look out my window. The process of falling asleep is always a struggle against noise. Barking dogs, police sirens, or even my own intrusive thoughts. Wow. I can't go to sleep without noise. But not even the turning gears of my mind are producing much sound. Tonight is just oddly quiet. Quiet. Close my door, please. Too quiet. I feel restless. Yeah, you feel restless because you leave the door open. My sight veers toward the hallway outside my door. It is pitch black. It is very spooky. I don't like it. It would feel so much better if you closed your door because it would be just like your closet. There's just a wall. The distance between my room and the opposite wall is only 10 steps along. I'd know, since I've made a habit of counting them whenever I go out. 1, 2, 3. Absent-mindedly, but always. I don't know why. Maybe I just like being aware of my surroundings to the smallest details. But tonight is different. The hallway looks like it stretches into nothingness, like the throat of a gargantuan beast. Logical thinking cries that it's just my imagination. There can't be anything wrong or different about it. It's just a hallway. Yeah, a hallway that is dark and spooky, but I don't want to look at it. I wouldn't want to either. For example, my door opens up just to the living room. That is one big old space of darkness. Going to sleep with the door wide open to just dark living room? That's not fun. At least with this, you could see the opposite wall just slightly. So I take a deep breath and close my eyes. In my room, there's a bed. In my room, there's the closets. There's a wardrobe. Yeah, okay, use the bigger word option. In my room, there's pictures framed on the wall. My room is a part of myself. Ew! No! It doesn't look like that's just entire wall. That looks like it just go, if you got off the bed and you stood right in front. I don't know why I gotta say get off the bed. I gotta tell you what to do. But if you stood in front of the door, it just looks like it goes to more hallway. That is why would you leave your door open? I'm just gonna be here judging people who leave their doors open. My room is a part of myself. It's a world I know like the back of my hand. For someone to blindfold me and ask me to find my way around, I do so without the slightest difficulty. As long as nothing changes, having my eyes closed makes no difference. In this room, I can always find what I want to find. Dang, your place must be organized. Because in this room, I know how everything looks. I need to wake up early tomorrow. I should really try to sleep. What's that sound? What's that sound? It's the sound of a car going by. Are those footsteps? I slowly bring the covers over my head. Fear. No, that's impossible. It must be my imagination. I live alone. There should be no footsteps. But it's getting closer. Okay, if I heard footsteps, I wouldn't turn on the light. Mostly because I'd be too scared to leave my blankets. And closer. And closer. I'd at least have my phone. And closer. They're gone. Right. There's no way someone could be here. Be there, here, everywhere. Oh. Somebody's joining me.
Hey.
Hi.
Open your eyes.
No thanks, I can see you quite fine, actually. Do I open my eyes? No. I don't open my eyes. Are we gonna sit here awkwardly?
Open your eyes.
No, I'm fine. I can see you very clearly right now.
Look at me.
I mean, technically, I am looking at you. I do my best to ignore the voice.
Why won't you look at me?
I am looking at you.
Where are your manners?
Bro, I just said I'm looking at you. Where are your manners?
If a stranger asks for help, is it right to ignore them?
You are in my house, under my roof. I can do whatever I want.
Is that how it is?
Yeah. Did I stutter? I can feel someone breathing over my ear. Ooh, ticklish. It's cold.
I will share a secret with you.
Okay. It better be a good one, because you're disturbing my sleep.
I have never seen myself before.
It's called a mirror.
I don't know if my face is ugly.
You don't, well, in my mind's eye, you don't have a face.
I don't know the color of my skin.
Everything is black and white in my mind's eye.
I don't know if I'm even here.
I mean, you're talking to me, so I'm pretty sure you're here.
That is why I need you to open your eyes.
I am acknowledging you right now. Stop being so demanding under my roof.
So you can tell me how I look.
You look like a noodle.
But I'm also shy.
Same.
So I might hide the moment you do.
Well, then what's the point?
You won't find me anywhere. And soon, you will forget.
I highly doubt I will forget some random noodle entering my house and demanding things.
Like a faded dream.
Okay.
I know you're not asleep.
Yeah, because I've been talking to you this entire time.
You listen with those tiny ears of yours.
Shut up! I don't have tiny ears.
They look so fragile.
Don't you dare touch my ears.
Like I could almost grab them.
Oh, what did I just say? I feel something crest my ear. Who said you could touch my ears?
Put my fingers around them.
I thought you were gonna say put your fingers in them. I was gonna be especially angry.
And tear them off.
Who gave you the right to touch my tiny ears? I mean, my big, beautiful ears.
If I do, will you scream?
No.
Will I hear your voice?
I've been talking to you this entire time. You son of a gun.
You earless son of a gun, you're just jealous.
It was a joke.
Claire.
I'm joking.
I glare with my squinty eyes.
Don't be scared.
I'm not scared.
Hey,
What?
how do you think my eyes look
I don't know.
when our cases finally meet? What will you find?
Loving and adoring eyes.
Answer me.
Loving and adoring eyes.
They look broken, they look empty, they look lost because you're in my house and you're lost. How'd you get in here?
They look lost.
Yeah, that's what I just said. God, listen with your non-ears.
That may be so.
Okay, can you leave my house now?
I am never sure of where I am.
Yeah, because you are in my house. Who even are you?
My days consist of wandering about aimlessly, searching for something.
What, like touching my ears?
I worry that if I'm not paying attention, what I'm searching for will slip away. The thought terrifies me.
I'm not a psychologist.
It terrifies me so much.
Can we do this when I'm actually awake? Like, I'm not in bed. So unprofessional.
So I always keep my eyes peeled, even if there's nothing to see. That way, nothing will slip away, no matter where it goes, and no matter where it hides, no matter how terrifying the world might be, no matter the countless terrible things I witnessed by mistake in the process.
What is the word? Is it cynical? Is that the word that I'm looking for?
No matter what, I will never blink.
You should probably blink, or otherwise your eyes won't get dry. I don't have eye drops, by the way,
I will forever be confused by the worlds around me.
but I do recommend some eye drops.
I will forever be lost. But what is that something that I'm searching for? It's been so long since my wandering began. I can no longer recall the feelings that drove me to it. What is it? Is it something I can hold? Is it a being of flesh and bones? Is it nearby? Is it you?
Are you asking me out?
Hey,
What?
have you ever looked so fervently for something?
Yeah, like I dropped a pen. And even though I feel so sure that I'm not going to be able to find it, I get very determined to find that pen. It's not even important. I just really need to find it. Like I know it's there in the room. I need to find it now.
That you end up losing yourself in the process.
I lose a lot of time, if that's what... if that counts.
Have you?
I remain silent.
These eyes. Are these my eyes?
I just said they're your eyes, didn't I?
A good answer. Yet there is only one way to know the truth.
What? Wait. What if I said no? Is that a bad answer? So rude.
Open your eyes
No.
so you won't look at me,
I'm looking at you right now.
even though your eyes are so pretty.
How would you know if my eyes are closed?
I can't see them, but I can imagine them behind their veil of flesh, round like pearls and shiny like jewels.
What jewel is brown? Because that's what color, that's the color of my eyes, they are brown.
So pretty.
Generic brown. Like the majority of the population brown.
A cold breath of air caresses my eyelashes.
It's fine.
Stop breathing on my
We
face.
still have time.
So rude.
The night is still and silent.
Stop breathing in my face. You're only allowed to breathe in my face if breath smells very minty fresh. Are you still breathing in my face? Oh my god.
People are good at closing their doors.
But not me, apparently.
Do you know what a door is?
Do you think I am stupid?
Of course you know.
Thank you.
You have one. Right there. At the verge of your little world. A door is a barrier to keep the bad out.
But apparently I leave it open because I'm inviting everyone in. Question mark.
The bad can be anything. A bad person. A bad smell.
If you are implying that you are about to fart, can you please vacate the room?
And sometimes, me,
Yeah, apparently.
I can't open doors. I find them tricky.
Is it because your arms are noodles and you have no hands?
Should I push or pull? Should I turn the knob left or right? Should I try to take it off its hinges?
Just open it like a normal person. Like it doesn't matter which way you attempt to do it. Everybody messes up. Just open the door.
Should I chip away at it, hoping it will fall apart?
Do not break my door.
And what happens when it opens? Do I close it behind me?
I mean, if you're gonna use the bathroom, please close the door.
Do I keep it open?
Do not keep it open.
But that might be rude to the person who had it closed. But then, how do I get out?
You open the door.
And what happens? If the wind pushes it close, what then?
You open the door again if you need to leave.
So many options.
You're overthinking this.
So many things that could go wrong.
You're overthinking it.
Whenever I stand in front of a closed door, it paralyzes me.
Can we really not do this in the morning?
I stare at it for a long time
I think you need to see an actual therapist because I am not one.
and think of my excuses, because that's all they are. What bothers me the most about closed doors is the idea they exist.
Doors exist so that I don't have to see you taking a big old poop. I don't need to see that. I don't need to make eye contact with you when I pass the bathroom. That's something I don't need.
To keep me out.
I'm not trying to keep you out. I don't know who you are. Like, you didn't even introduce yourself. You just immediately demanded for me to open my eyes. Which is really rude because this is my house.
It fills me with the need to go in. So I search for a crevice or a window.
But what if my window's closed?
Anything that might be open. Anything that might let me in.
So like a mouse hole. So like a mouse hole or something. Just because it's open doesn't mean you're invited in, okay?
I'm not good with doors, but as long as there's a place where I can fit, then I can go in anywhere.
Are you like a cat? Like you can fit into a space even though it looks like it's too small?
Every night, I hop across the shadows of the streets. I'm careful so as to not be caught by the light.
You must be pale as hell, so now I know what color you are. I mean, now I know what your skin color is.
In my eternal search, I pick a place where to rest. I slip in and spend the night wherever is comfortable, without alerting anyone. Usually it's a cellar, an attic, anywhere with dust, with dirt. I feel at home there. But sometimes, just sometimes, an urge swells inside of me. The urge to be seen.
I was gonna say, what a sexy urge. I don't. What are you trying to get at?
So I search hard for a door that's open, for an entryway covered in darkness.
Okay, but like hypothetically, what if I was blind? This would be very awkward.
And for someone to be at the other end, awake, as if expecting me. But you won't look at me.
go to sleep, but you keep talking.
Even though you had your door open for visitors. Why is that?
Just get on the other side of the bed. I guess we could talk until I fall asleep.
Are you afraid?
No.
Do I scare you?
Maybe no. I'm not scared. Just get into bed and go to sleep.
No, that can't be it.
Yeah, I mean, certainly not. I've been talking pretty calmly for a while now.
We have been chatting for so long.
Oh, see. Sim, wavelength.
You haven't chased me out. That means you welcome me.
I'm mostly just too lazy to get up.
So I'm certain that if I were to reach out my hand...
I thought you didn't have hands.
Something moves over my bed sheets.
you would reciprocate and grasp it.
Oh my god, are we gonna hold hands?
I'm sure your hands are warm.
Oh, this relationship is going so fast.
So very warm. Because people are always warm.
They might actually be a little clammy. I'm getting kind of nervous.
Hey,
What?
how do my hands look
Ooh, big, strong, yowie hands.
when my warmth finally meets yours? How will it feel?
Well, I certainly hope we both don't have clammy hands, because it's gonna be real uncomfortable.
Answer me.
Hey, don't be demanding. You're the one asking.
They look tired, they look deceitful, they look incomplete. You got tired hands.
They look tired.
I'm tired of my bull.
Wow, those aren't tired hands. Those are just like, I don't even know what to say.
That may be so.
How are those tired hands? I was kind of hoping they were just like flop. Just flop.
These fingers of mine have touched so many things.
Those are mostly like spaghetti fingers.
They are always stretching forwards, reaching out for something.
I mean, if you want to hold my hand, just hold my hand.
The tip of my finger stands over the surfaces that I travel, and their sensations reach the core of my brain, be it the softness of the first spring flowers, or the roughness of a wall made out of rubbish. Caressing, grabbing, clawing, no matter the time of day.
Nice.
No matter if I'm awake or asleep. As if they had a mind of their own.
Getting handsy, huh? Nice.
Even now,
As long as there's
clutch
consent.
onto the fabric of your bed sheets.
Sorry, I talked over you. I was saying, as long as there's consent, then your hands can wander wherever they please.
They like how these thousands of threads intertwine with each other.
As long as your hands stay in the appropriate areas, then whatever, I don't care.
The rustle of fabric against fabric, of skin against skin is
ASMR.
irresistible.
Oh, he's an ASMR artist.
They want more. They want to feel closer.
Hey, watch where those hands are going.
To have it between them and around them, more and more and more. Sometimes, however, they can't reach as far as they'd like. That's when I lend a hand.
Oh my.
I take over and stretch, 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 and they grow. Maybe just the length of a fingernail every time. But they grow. Just so they can reach out, clutch what they want, and then throw it aside.
Please do not throw my covers off. Please don't throw my covers off. It's kind of cold right now.
Discarded and forgotten. That's why they are tired. Because they never stop seeking most likely never will. Hey,
What?
have you ever stretched your fingers to grab a hold of something important?
I guess.
Only to learn that it's been long out of your grasp.
Anime boys.
Have you?
Yeah, every time I watch anime, just... I'll never have them.
I remain silent.
These hands. Are these my hands? A good answer. Yet, there is only one way to know the truth. Open your eyes.
No thanks.
So you won't look at me. Even though my hands could be the same as yours. Think about it.
In my mind's eye, they are not the same. I have tiny hands. Your hands are not tiny at all.
Maybe you and I are similar. No, I know we are. I can feel it in my skin.
I just realized that you're naked, and this is making me uncomfortable.
Oh. Can you hear it? My skin is pulsating.
That's a really disgusting thought. I'm sorry.
It has been long since this happened.
I'm not body shaming, but that's really gross.
It's a sign of my innermost emotions flowing out. I wander the world, wanting to be seen. I'll be satisfied as long as someone tells me how I look. But it's not like anyone will do. If it did, then it would be oh so easy, since I could show myself to everyone at once.
As long as you put some clothes on, then I mean there's really no problem.
Every living person in this land, and ask them all the same question. Someone will answer. There's no doubt about it. But it might not be the answer I wish for, since I don't want to be judged.
The question is, does my butt look fat in these jeans?
I don't want to be perceived as something I'm not. It scares me. That is why, when someone is on the verge of looking at me, I shy away. I hide, fading into the dark. But you might be different. If it's you, it might be possible to stand still, if only for a second.
I feel honored that you would think this way,
That way you can help me,
but that doesn't mean I'm gonna open my eyes.
and we can both be fulfilled. Just thinking about it, it makes me feel something.
He's gonna become a real boy.
I cannot describe it. I am not good with words. There was a person in my past who taught me to speak like a person. They were not good at it either.
What do you think I'm good at speaking like a person? Because, in my opinion, that's not true.
And thinking back on it, they certainly didn't enjoy it. To teach a wordless being how to talk must be a challenge. Yet, they did,
I commend them considering that currently you do not have a mouth.
simply because they could. It is weird to remember, because it makes me think of why I want to be seen. And I am not. Sure, I don't care much for my appearance. I don't want to be judged. But if that were it, I could easily stay out of sight. So why is it? Why do I want someone to recognize me so much? Maybe it's only because I can. Because everyone gets to be recognized. But me. But I will. Soon. Once you open your eyes.
Soon.
lips off your body.
Ooh, we're moving really fast now. I don't know. I don't even know your name. This is kind of...
And you inspect every crevice of mine.
Oh my god. We're moving really, really fast. I'm starting to get really embarrassed.
And you finally open those tight lips of yours.
Homeboy, I've been talking this entire time, so my lips, they have not been sealed. They have been flapping. They have been moving and forming words. But apparently, you're not listening to me. But what do I expect? You don't have any ears.
To let me hear what I am.
You know what I just realized? I must have spoken some words to you because, actually, not through my mind, actually opened my mouth. Because I told you what your eyes and hands look like, so, I'm feeling very unappreciated right now because you're not quite listening to what I have to say.
And to maybe even give me a name. It makes me feel, but I don't know what. Surely it would be evident if you were to look at my face. Hey. What does my expression look like?
You currently look sad and tired.
When that veil of uncertainty finally disappears, what will we convey to each other?
That we love each other very much and I need you to go to sleep so I can sleep.
Answer me.
It's a cheerful smile, a surprised grimace, and an emotionless stare. Your cheerful smile would not match with your tired eyes and your tired hands. It's between emotionless stare and surprised grimace. I'm gonna say surprise grimace, because he's trying. So very tired and trying.
A surprised grimace. That may be so.
I would like to say that doesn't really look like a surprise grimace. That looks more like you just let your jaw unhinge.
Tonight is the first I hear about my eyes, or my hands, and the new and unexpected is always a source of surprise. People always act surprised when I show myself before them, so it makes sense that my appearance would surprise me as well. At times, they stop moving, merely looking at me in awe.
If I said that you had an expressionless stare, would you just have a line for a mouth?
At others, they scream and run and exhaust themselves to the point they can't think. Others, they don't feel much at all. They sit and stay and attempt to talk. I don't like when they do that. It's like they are not seeing me, not recognizing me. I much prefer when they freeze. I much prefer when they scream.
What, so you don't appreciate the fact that I've been talking to you right now? Because, I think that I'm hurt right now, and I don't know what to think. I thought we were getting along, so...
A reaction is what I want. It's a sign that I am there, and that my existence means something to them.
I'm pretty sure them staying there to talk to you is a reaction. The reaction being that I don't mind. Let's talk story. So, I don't understand what... You can also get way more reactions if you just talk, so... Should probably think about that one.
That's why I like you. You did not scream, yet you did not run either. You were surprised and averted your eyes, but instead, you stayed, listening, acknowledging. You are the first to do this for me. You are new and unexpected.
Okay, you know what? I'm actually a little confused right now, but go on.
Yet, how odd. Is this really surprise? No. You say it is, so it must be true. But what I'm feeling right now, what I'm experiencing, it's not the same as those who've seen me. As if their surprise was something different from mine. Hey.
What?
Have you ever acted surprised? Not because you are, but because you believe that's how you must feel.
Yeah, like all the time.
Have you?
Yes.
I remained silent.
This expression,
I usually act surprised when I see a meme that I've already seen before. It's just, you try to get that feeling again.
is this my expression? I see. Thank you. You have truly helped me tonight.
You're welcome.
These are my eyes. These are my hands. And this is my expression. I consider these my most treasured features. And you have helped me picture them all. No one has done this for me. I feel a connection with you.
A romantic connection.
One born out of honest gratitude. But there's one step left.
Is that getting clothes? Because just check the wardrobe.
You need to make sure of the truth.
But you're gonna have to get your own and I want my clothes back.
It is the only way to finally understand each other. So please, I beg of you, open your eyes.
No.
No,
No.
I see. I understand. No, it's fine. You have still helped me by answering my questions. No one has done that for me before, so I have no right to ask for anything else.
Yeah, especially considering you broke into my house.
No,
What do you mean, no?
that is a lie.
Oh, I see how it is. You're just gonna lie to me like that.
Ever since I stepped into this room, you have refused to engage with me.
You son of a gun, I have told you so much. I said that your eyes are tired, your hands are tired, and you look surprised. I have been talking to you this entire time, and you're just gonna say I haven't been engaging with you. I could be sleeping. I could be sleeping right now. But you disrupted me. I'm not just gonna take that. I'm not just gonna take that.
Not even once.
I'm just turn my head away from you right now.
Not even once, not even once, not even once, not even once, not even once.
I have been.
Not even once. Did you open your eyes?
I don't need to open my eyes. My mind's eye is open. My third eye is open. I got the spiritual power, bro.
Not even once. Did you look at my face?
I wouldn't be describing your face if I couldn't see it, my guy.
You stayed there, acting as if you were asleep.
I can't act if I was asleep if I've been talking the entire time. You wanna fight? 'Cause I will fight you with my eyes closed.
Feigning ignorance and not moving an inch.
How dare you, in my house, under my roof, in my room, you just invited yourself in. Just because the door's open. Just because it's open doesn't mean you're allowed inside. It's called asking. Even vampires know better than you. Even vampires ask supposed to be the host. This is my domain. My room. I let you touch me. You don't just touch a person without asking. It's called consent.
At times making me believe that our conversation was just in my head. You haven't opened your mouth.
I have opened my mouth. I don't know what you're talking about.
But you didn't need to. I can hear far, far beyond what most others can. And I can see further than what others would consider the dark, empty bottom. That's why I know that I wasn't wrong. You are like me.
I don't know about that, buddy.
We are the same.
Also, I'm wearing clothes, so I got that over you.
You too. Look for what's not there. You too. Reach out for what might hurt you.
Are you threatening me right now? I don't need this.
And you too are a liar.
I am not a liar, Oh, I'm gonna fight you so hard right now. I will fight you. Like, don't even touch me. Don't touch me. I can't believe. I thought we had something.
The type that shows one thing and feels another. But you made a mistake.
I don't make mistakes. It's lying through my teeth.
I know you're lying.
I'm not lying. Except that one time.
Because every answer you've given me so far has been wrong.
Well, screw you too. Turn around. Keep my covers close. You're gonna call me a liar now? I'm not gonna play along. I'm not gonna do your ASMR stuff anymore.
I am not what you said I am.
So you're not naked, noodle, tired, surprised.
These eyes, these hands, this expression. They aren't mine.
Fine then. Don't accept.
Maybe they are yours.
They're not mine. I have tiny hands, you son of a gun. I just told you. I just told you what I am. I just told you that I have angry, fluctuating, sad eyes. That's my neutral. Mostly angry. They're just resting anger. And I have tiny hands. I don't have long, big hands. I have the tiniest hands. My younger sister has bigger hands than me. It's kind of upsetting.
But I do not care. Not anymore. Open your eyes.
No, you called me a liar.
I didn't want to be judged. I didn't want to be perceived for something I'm not. And that's all you did.
I just told you what's in my mind's eye. I'm telling the truth.
So now, you will open your eyes.
You're not the host here. You can't demand anything from me.
And see me for what I truly am.
You've literally been demanding so much from me. It's so rude.
You said so. Remember?
No.
That in this room, you know how everything looks.
Yeah, because I can see it through my mind's eye.
It was those words that brought me here.
My leg is going now.
So you have to do right by that which you claimed.
I just did.
It is time. Open your eyes.
You can't demand anything from me. I will call the police and I will fisticuffs you. Which would probably get me arrested, but whatever.
Open your eyes.
I just fell asleep. That's why there's ellipses.
You had your chance.
You had your chance. You shouldn't have been so demanding.
It's not up to you anymore.
This is my house. You either listen to me or you get out.
You won't open
open your eyes. Or my eyes.
Something coils around my head. The pressure around my skull is unbearable. I hear something shatter.
This is incredibly rude. I'm calling the police.
Your eyes are as beautiful as I imagined. Tell me, my new friend, what do you see?
I see a bastard who entered my home and accused me of being a liar. I see just the worst person I have ever met. So rude. I was trying to sleep, and you disrupted me? You just... so rude. The rudest person. Just picture the rudest person you've ever met, and that's you. I want an answer. But they've grabbed... I want to answer, but they've grabbed my head and won't let me talk. But what I see is... a part of me is like recoiling because I'm just like, ooh, I don't want to see anything scary. What do I see? I see noodles. Just a bunch of noodles. I close my eyes.
That won't do. Open your eyes.
No. I'm not playing your ASMR anymore. I'm
Open
so upset right now.
Open them now.
No.
Open.
Close, close, close.
Open.
Close, close, close.
Open.
Close. Close. Close.
Oh no. It seems I did it again.
Joke's on you. I'm just actually a piece of slime in a human shell.
You can't see anymore, right?
Actually, I can see perfectly fine.
You can't talk anymore, right?
I've been talking the entire time. You're just not listening.
You can't think anymore.
No, I'm thinking about how I'm slightly cold and it's slightly hot at the same time. Like, when two things of water, different whatever going on, and you see it like touching, I'm in that in-between. I feel that one water, and I feel the other water. That's it. That's all I'm gonna say. That's all I can describe.
Then, this is farewell.
Finally.
Thank you for trying, friend.
No, I'm not gonna accept your gratitude because you're rude.
Even though you were a liar.
You better watch it, because I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna follow you. You came into my house, now I'm gonna follow you, and I'm gonna bother the crap out of you.
I leave this piece of myself here with you.
Yeah, and I don't want it.
I must go.
Get out.
I must look for the right person.
I'm gonna call everyone that I know, which is few people, but they know more people than me. And I'm gonna tell them that you're rude.
Someone who can tell me how I look.
I'm gonna tell them to call the police, to call Ghostbusters. I'm gonna tell them that you're a bastard, and if you even come across them, I'm also gonna be there. Like, it doesn't matter. You think you're gonna surprise somebody? I'm gonna be there. I'm gonna be hiding out on the ceiling. Just kidding, that's too high. I'm gonna be hiding out, like, in a chair in the corner of the room. I'm gonna be like, hey, what's up? It's me again.
Someone who can explain to me why everyone looks like that when they do.
Yeah, don't come back. I scream from the room in jelly form. There's something in my hand. It's what they left behind. What is it? It feels important. But I can no longer open my eyes. Important. Okay. Despite how incredibly rude he was, I'm gonna go to this one. And I'm gonna say yes. I need to open my eyes to see my creation. I open my eyes. There's nothing there. Wow, he just ran away, demanded so much from me, and he just left? Open my eyes.
Chance.
Why did you ask me again then?
It's not up to you anymore.
I just said yes!
You won't open your eyes.
Did I say yes or did I accidentally... Hold on. Well, no, I'm not gonna overwrite it. I'm gonna load it.
You had your chance.
Oh, he doesn't care. I say yes, I'll open my eyes, and then just...
It's not up to you.
Worst house guest
anymore.
Ever.
You won't open your eyes. I will. They look broken. That may be so. I'm always training my sight to stare at what's in front of me, searching for that one precious thing. It's what drives me to look inside places, such as this. But sometimes I strain so hard, little pieces seem to fall off my one after another.
Disrupted your sentience.
Making a cracking sound as they go. A sound like this. In my desperation, I always attempt to piece them back together. I kneel and search for the missing fragments of myself, but they are never there. Maybe the wind takes them somewhere out of my reach, and that makes me sad. So sad, I put my hands where my eyes should be, and I borrow my fingers, and I take it out. I take everything out. Every little piece that remains.
Like eggshells.
Harder, furiously, and wallowing in sorrow. I pray to whoever's listening to give back what's mine, to not make me lose more than I've already lost. I don't want to waste my time and search for more than I care for. Yet no one delivers. No one is listening, and so I weep invisible tears until I can feel the sorrow no more. Hey, have you ever strained yourself so hard to see what you want to see that you end up blinding yourself to all? Have you? These eyes, are these my eyes? Is that so? Then, how do you think my eyes look when our gazes finally meet? What will you find? Answer me. They look empty. That may be so.
He's seen some stuff.
The eyes are the window to the soul. That's what someone told me long ago.
Sounds edgy.
They said that the soul was holy, bright, beautiful. Every person has one, both the good and the evil. But that person said I was the exception, that something like me couldn't possibly own something so holy.
Yeah, because you're rude. Not only did you intrude into my house, but you called me a liar.
So bright, so beautiful. They looked inside of me, took a deep breath, and announced their conclusion with great fatigue. Their eyes that could see it all, couldn't find anything in there. I'm sure that if you were to cut me apart, not even blood would flow out.
Because you're just a noodle.
Even if I felt it sometimes, crawling through my veins.
You're just a man made out of spaghetti. And what you feel through your veins is just marinara sauce.
Maybe that's why I've never seen myself before. Because I'm empty.
And your eyes are merely meatballs.
But isn't that something to be grateful for? Because if I were to look and find nothing there, then surely I would feel disappointed.
I don't know what your mouth would be made out of, because I don't know what else to put in spaghetti. Oh, and your mouth is made out of a bunch of olives.
By not looking, I can ease myself of that pain. So maybe this is for the best. I can't remember who was the first to recite these words to me, nor the second, nor the third, nor the several others who came after. The only thing I remember is that they looked as empty as I did to them.
There are probably people just like you, and they're just like, God, you're so annoying.
Hey, have you ever felt so empty? So devoid of what makes everyone special?
They're just like, God, this guy's so needy. Why is he always asking these questions? Always demanding.
That you've embraced the void as your own.
Sometimes he screams up at the moon when it's a new moon. He's just like, open. And everybody's just like, Greg, it's the moon. But have you not heard? The shadow of whatever, the earth from the sun. Stuff, science. Bro, just wait, he'll come back. Gosh. Always seeking attention.
Have you? These eyes. Are these my eyes? A good answer. Yet there is only one way to know the truth. Open your... I'm sure you're so very... Because people... Hey, how do my hands? Look, when my warmth finally meets yours, how will it feel? Answer me. They look deceitful.
Oh, they're tentacles.
Then maybe so.
They're freaking tentacles. Why does the word deceit say tentacles? I don't like this one bit.
These hands of mine tend to squirm into places I could never imagine.
I don't want to say what I'm thinking.
Be it tiny holes in the walls, housing arachnids of all sizes, or the pockets of midnight walkers, strolling the parks that sometimes serve me as home. These fingers squirm in and drag out what they find.
You don't have fingers, they're just tentacles, bro.
So now I carry all sorts of trinkets with me. Keys, peeping gadgets, notes with love poems in them. The corpse of one or two insects, eventually eaten away by those who come take their place. I keep everything with me, regardless of their use.
But you're not wearing any clothes.
But sometimes, I feel bad.
I don't like the thought of where exactly you're holding all of these things.
Because maybe it was something important. The person I took them from could be distraught.
They're like, oh no, where's my dead bug?
Their happiness shattered.
Who stole my dead bug?
Their lives ended.
Why would you steal my dead bug?
So I consider maybe dropping them somewhere in the park. But what if I need them? What if the keys can one day open the door I want? What if the poems help me befriend a new partner? What if the arachnids serve me as unlikely sustenance? There are too many ifs. But I'm also too afraid to find out the truth. So I let them stay with me, slowly becoming a part of me.
Oh, I really don't want to know what your pocket is.
Helping me grow. I've grown so much. I had to lower my head when entering your room. These fingers won't stop.
Don't. Please don't. Don't put them near me. Don't put them anywhere near me.
Squirming and coiling around everything they feel.
It's making me very uncomfortable. More uncomfortable than when I realized that you were naked.
And I can only hope they merely take what they need. I would be saddened if my body grew too much.
But if you grew into a giant, then everyone could see you.
Because I wouldn't get to enter rooms like yours anymore.
You wouldn't have to enter a room anymore. You could just be outside and everybody could be like, oh my god, look at that guy, he has tentacles for hands. This is just like the hentai I just watched.
Hey.
What?
Have you ever attempted to help yourself grow?
I can't grow, I'm very short. Are you mocking me?
By mercilessly taking away from someone else.
I'd do that with height, if that was possible.
Have you? These hands, are these my hands?
Hell no, I'm not gonna let you have tentacle hands this entire time.
Is that so? Then, how do my hands, when my warmth finally meets your answer, they look incomplete.
You finally have fingers.
That may be so.
You did have fingers before. You finally have human fingers.
Amidst my travels, I have lost more than I can imagine.
It's because you keep putting your fingers in places that they shouldn't be.
I have left people behind. People who were my chat companions. Just like you are now. So it's no wonder that by leaving them behind, I will leave parts of me as well. Things such as skin, or flesh, or bones, or anything that makes me, me.
Gross. Does that mean you left a piece of yourself in my hand?
As farewell gifts, you could say.
That sounds absolutely horrendous.
It sounds like an excuse, and that's because it is.
You're made up of excuses.
Because I am careless and overly curious. I can't help but wonder how everything feels to the touch. Like the crust of a tree, or the surface of a frozen lake. But sometimes I find something else, like a building engulfed in a raging fire. I think of the screams in the distance, or the suffering and death and charred skin, and wonder, how does that feel? So I put my hands to the fire. It hurts, but I tolerate it, and keep them there for long enough that the uncomfortable feeling dissipates, and the smell of charred skin starts protruding from my own. And when I take them out, the feeling persists, that horrible but intoxicating feeling. I seek such extreme sensations. The edge of a knife sometimes provides it, other times the fangs of a beast. Most times, however, it's by mere accident. I would place my fingers over a benign surface, only to discover it's covered in spikes. And I will leave my hands there as I traverse along it, leaving parts of my body as a farewell gift. In that sense, it's not so different from what I was saying before. The fire and the blades are friends. They have granted me times of great fun, so it's only polite to leave something of yours as a sign of thanks. But there's one thing I've ever placed yourself in harm's way, only to feel a satisfaction you've realized is not yours?
Kinky.
Have you?
No. What?
These hands. Are these my hands? A good answer. Yet, there is only one way to know the truth. A cheerful smile. That may be so.
This is absolutely the smile he has when he has the tentacles for hands.
It would only make sense for the end of this journey to bring me joy. It has been so long. I can no longer remember where it all began. But who's to say it had a beginning? Maybe the starting point is that faint memory, the earliest one I can recall. I was walking, and for some reason, it was daytime. I rarely travel during the daytime, only when the fear of being seen isn't there. So I must have believed that was the case. But it's strange. Since the place I was walking through was a city, one full of people, I couldn't see them. But I knew they were there, hiding in the shadows, with their backs against the dirt, completely motionless, completely silent, living in wait of their deaths. And what's more, none dared to look at me. Did they even know I was there? Maybe they did not care. All I remember is feeling a certain kinship towards the hidden inhabitants of that settlement. They were like me, living in fear of what others might think. And who's to say I wasn't one of them? Maybe I spent my days as part of the scenery as well. And one day I decided to go for a walk that hasn't yet found its end. It's my earliest memory. No experience afterwards had made me want to smile more than that. So if you say I am smiling, then surely that's how it must be. But tonight, I'm not joyful. So if my expression is truly one of cheer, then I must be lying through my smiling teeth. Hey, have you ever expressed honest happiness in your face, when in reality, you're feeling anything but? Have you? This expression, is this my expression?
In answer to that question, I feel like that's something that happens a lot more frequently than you think. With everyone.
Is that so? What does my expression when that relevant answer? An emotionless stare.
I was
That may
close.
be so. Expressions are difficult. They require one's face to contort in many different ways. I am not capable of that. Everything about me is stiff, from the way I walk, to the way I talk, to the way I feel. It is something I noticed long ago. I may hurt and I may grow, but I do not change. Not in the way other people do. People interact with each other. They form connections. They experience thrills. A person becomes someone different with each passing second, turning old and perishing. However, my journey began long ago, longer than any person has ever journeyed. And in my life, I have seen others born and die, born and die. A person's existence is so fleeting. And yet, so many things happen to them, so many worthwhile memories. It is something I lack. Were I to write a book, I could not fill a single page minuscule number. They are all the same, blending with each other into a mottled gray, lacking the meaning people often give to that which they care about. Perhaps if someone else had lived what I had, they would see meaning. They would treasure it. But I cannot. No matter how I try, I can't see any worth in what I do. And by extension, in what I am, I want for someone to tell me how I look. Yet, I don't see that as important. No one but me would care. So why should I care? But that doesn't mean I have never felt. I feel things. Joy, sorrow, fear. I am always feeling. And right now, I am feeling strongly. It's here, in my pulsating skin. You say my expression is emotionless, that it shows nothing, and if you say so, it must be true. But soon you will see something, because what I'm feeling is not nothing. Hey.
What?
Have you ever masked yourself with indifference, only to hide the overwhelming emotions hiding beneath?
Truthfully, I struggle with controlling my emotions. I'm not good at keeping the straight face type of deal.
Have you? This expression, is this my expression? I see. Thank you. You have truly helped me tonight. These are my eyes. These are my hands. And this is I consider these my most treasured features.
Sorry, I keep hitting the space bar before he finishes the sentence.
And you have helped me picture them all. No one has done this for me. I feel a connection with you, one born out of honest gratitude. But there's one step left. You need to make sure of the truth. It is the only way to finally understand each other. So please, I beg of you, open your eyes. No. I see. I understand. No. It's fine. You have still helped me by answering my questions. No one has done that for me before, so I have no right to ask for anything else. I can see that's why that I wasn't wrong.
I have to make the comment of, wow, are you flexing on me because you got that 20/20 vision? Can't believe this.
Won't open your eyes. I will.
I still think it's rude. I offered to open my eyes finally, and you're just gonna say this stuff. You're just gonna deny me my rights as a host.
Your eyes are as beautiful as I imagined.
You hear something crack, shatter, whatever. It's just the sound of your heart breaking. Because what you thought was going to be a beautiful start of a relationship was just a lie. What I see is a man made of spaghetti and meatballs and olives and Parmesan cheese and what else goes in spaghetti? Whatever you want. Hot dogs, if you so desire.
That won't do.
What
Open your eyes.
else can you put in spaghetti?
Open them. Open them now.
This is just like the sound of him breaking all of your eggs. Like he went into the kitchen and he's just like, open your eyes. Just throwing eggs at you.
Open, open, open. Open, open, open.
You're just wasting my eggs.
Open, open, open.
Thanks a lot. Now I gotta go buy more eggs.
It seems I did it again.
Yeah, you used all my eggs. Now what I'm gonna have for breakfast?
You can't see anymore, right? You can't talk anymore, right?
Yeah, because there's just egg everywhere and I don't want to get it in my mouth or my eyes.
You can't think anymore, right?
I can think. I'm just thinking about how much yolk there is.
Then, this is farewell. Thank you for trying, friend.
No thank you. Just because you're gonna leave doesn't mean I'm not gonna get my money back for all those eggs you just wasted.
Even though you were a liar.
You can point fingers, but I'm not the one who wasted eggs.
I leave this piece of myself here with you.
I don't want it. Unless it's money to pay for my eggs.
I must go. I must look for the right person.
It feels important. Oh, it's just a note that says I owe you.
That was Don't Open Your Eyes. A game that I believe is about sleep paralysis. I saw a very brief thing on Google where somebody, I guess, was gonna explain what this game is about. And all I really saw was them saying, this is a good look at how, and I'm pretty sure they're gonna say sleep paralysis. This is such a sleep paralysis thing to do. Something scary is there, and you can't move. You're just, you're paralyzed. But this is fun. Very ASMR of it. There was no, sudden jump scares or anything. And I was pretty brave through it all. Up until I started realizing that, this is a threat to showing me a scary picture, isn't it? I don't like this. Fortunately, it wasn't that scary. Or, it wasn't scary at all. It was mostly just, diamondy eyes and some scribbles. Which is the reason why I kept talking about spaghetti. Well, actually, no. I started talking about spaghetti because of the long fingers. You could, aside for taking this as a sleep paralysis thing, you could also just take this as an actual monster that kills you in the end. Because, if you just take this as an actual monster, I am way too close to the mic. I am so sorry. I'm still in whispering mode. Whispering mode being me leaning closer to the microphone. Taking this as an actual monster, you're dead. Dead as heck. The fact that you can make any sort of comment afterwards to even know that there's something left in your hand. Pretty sure he bashes your head in. But I don't want to take it as an actual monster because I think he's rude. And I don't want to accept that turn of events. Even though it would be true, I wouldn't open my eyes at all. But I also wouldn't be completely out there. I would be very tucked into the blankets the moment I heard the footsteps. I wouldn't have had this problem because my door would be closed. And if it wasn't closed, I would be hiding underneath my blankets. So I don't know, he'd have to rip those blankets off to really get at me. I would be in a cocoon, and there's no harm in me now. It is a well-known fact that to not get taken by the boogeyman, you hide under your covers. This is not something that might work against The Grudge, but you could try. That's also rude, too, I would like to mention. It's very rude to, one, get somebody while they're in the bathroom. That is a sanctuary. The bathroom is a sanctuary, no matter what kind of bathroom. Actually, no. I don't think public restrooms are really a sanctuary. Monsters, they can't get you when you're at your house or like a private bathroom. That's a sanctuary. Private bathrooms are sanctuaries. You're not allowed. You can't get anyone in there. If it is a public restroom though, like the ones with multiple stalls and stuff, that's every man for themselves. I'm sorry. You're gonna have to take the family bathroom instead if you want to survive. So there you go. I also don't think gas station bathrooms are very sanctuary like. There's just some bathrooms that you can't. It's mostly at home that you're safe. But I digress. I hope you guys enjoy this semi-ASMR video and how my first run through of him looked like. First run through, this is just how my monster boyfriend looks now. Can't believe the deceit. I was wondering what they were gonna put for your hands look like deceit. And it was tentacles. Just tentacles. Nice. I hope you guys enjoyed Don't Open Your Eyes. This was fun. I'm so glad that I was able to understand what I need to do to get this to show up on OBS. Because I really wanted to play it, and I had my fun. I hope you guys have a good day and a good night, and if you ever get sleep paralysis, I don't know how to deal with that, but if it ever occurs, just think about how you will fisticuffs the crap out of it, and if you can't think of yourself doing it, then you can think of somebody else. Like The Rock, Dwayne The Rock Johnson. You could think of him coming out, just bursting through the wall and fighting off your sleep paralysis demon. Because, honestly, he's the only person I could think of that is super buff. I mean, I guess you could think of an anime character or any sort of cartoon. You could maybe think of yourself. Anyways, you could just think of yourself being super buff, and super buff version of you comes crashing through the wall and defeating your sleep demons. They wouldn't stand a chance. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.